All right. So, how small channels can get monetized in 30 days without going viral is what I'm going to share with you here today. And here's the crazy thing: without highly edited videos, without fancy gear, and without taking hours to record. And I'm going to show you a couple of examples. And then what we're going to do is we're going to break down the formula. So this way here, you can model it, you can replicate it. So the first example is this one right here. Okay. Now, this was a very, very basic video. All right. And it got 46,500 views, 3,200 watch time hours, 1,300 subscribers. And well, I was monetized at that time, so it made $411. But the key here is if you weren't monetized, this would have gotten us our 1,000 subscribers. It would have gotten us to 3,200 watch time hours. And again, this was just in a 30-day window. Okay. That's the first example that I wanted to share with you. The second one is this one right here. And this one, very same time frame though. Like we did this one, like if you look here down at the bottom, it's October 30th. This was November 30th. If I go back, let me go back here real quick. October 25th, November 25th. See? So it was basically in the same week. So these two videos, this one right here and this one right here, that would have gotten us well over our 1,000 subscribers. And then combined between the 2,800 watch time hours, it would have gotten us to monetization from two videos posted in the same week. All right. So that's what can happen. All right. That's why I wanted to kind of break that down and share that with you. But now what I want to do is I want to cover what is that formula. All right. So let's break it down. So the very first thing, there's four things that I'm going to be covering here. The very first thing is focusing on popular topics or trending ones in your niche. So if we go back here, this video that we posted was turn on this YouTube feature. And I believe it was to increase views. Okay. That's what it was. Now we know in our space here of YouTube growth, people want more views and they also want a simple way to get more views. So what I did was I broke down a setting that if you turn it on, it will increase your chances. Okay. And that's what I did. And again, back to what I had said, not very much editing here. It was shot in my kitchen. I used a whiteboard with a dry eraser marker. And that was it. Okay. So it was not highly edited. It wasn't like totally professional, but it gave a great tip and people liked it. And that's why they ended up subscribing. But the other thing is, another thing to point out is I am also focusing on a specific niche. And I know that that is what's always popular in that niche is getting views. So again, capitalizing on the name YouTube, what do they want? Views. And there's something simple that we can do. And that was that simple tip that I broke down. So that's that one right there. But while we're here, let me just go ahead and I'll go back to this one now. And this one here was why new YouTuber DoDash's success is risky. And so this was someone that was trending at the time, DoDash, and she popped off. And my thing was, because I had been doing this now for years, as I said, I'm happy for her, but I also am scared for her because sometimes you think all of a sudden, like you're just going to keep getting this traffic and you're going to keep getting this money. And then, and this is what I didn't want to happen, was for her to go on out and start telling people like, yes, you can do this too. All you need to do is get some videos to pop and you'll get monetized and then you'll be making $6,000 a month forever. And that's not the case. So that is someone that was trending at the time. So we went ahead and we spoke about it, but also it was still related to YouTube growth. Okay. And there you go. Okay. There's the results. So once again, let's go back to here. And so the second thing that I wanted to talk about here with this winning formula is create a title that hooks the viewer with a result and curiosity. Okay. Result and curiosity. So if you need help with this, we know a lot of people struggle with this. We actually put together 10 of our top outlier titles. These have the formula baked right in, and we also turned those into templates so you can mix and match them. And we also give a variety of different examples using different niches. If you want that, just comment hooks down below. Once again, just comment hooks down below and we'll send you that swipe file. Like I said, it's 10 of our top outlier hook titles. All right. So definitely make sure that you grab that and try them out. See what happens. All right. The third is create a thumbnail that grabs attention. Create a thumbnail that grabs attention. Now, I don't mean it has to be a Mr. Beast type thumbnail, but it has to show up. It has to stand out. And one way to stand out, if we go over to the other examples here that I was just sharing with you, like this one right here, I have a picture of me, a little bit surprised, a little bit not shocked, but a little bit concerned. And it says she's at risk. And the risk is highlighted in red. So it makes it stand out. And then there's a picture of her, and then you can see the number there of the money. So that gets your attention. If you're looking at YouTube growth and you saw this video, this thumbnail, it would get your attention. Okay. Let's look at the other one real quick. Let me go back over here. And then this one, turn this on, arrow pointing to a board with a bunch of different things on it, right? And you're like, okay, turn what on? Because the title says turn on this YouTube feature to increase views. So again, turn this on is behind red, or red is behind the actual turn this on. And then there's an arrow pointing. So it draws your attention in and you want to kind of say, okay, what is that? So curiosity. Okay. That's what we've done here with these thumbnails. So that's why it's really, really important to add those elements to your thumbnails. And then the fourth, and this is probably one of the most important because it's not going to matter if you just do it once, it's probably not going to work. You got to keep doing it. And that's staying consistent. Keep posting. All right. Keep posting. Like I said, though, it starts with a great hook. And that is where most creators struggle. Like I said. Now, if that is you, yes, I offered you the free resource, but if you would like to see me break down those 10 titles and give you even more examples, I shot a video right here that walks you through all 10 and it gives you even more ideas on how you can adapt these to your niche. Watch that video next and I'll see you there.